There we go. I think we are back. Hey, hello, welcome. This is an art trade with another streamer, and you can go ahead and find where you can find her in my description. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and refine the pose. I'm not, again, sure if I'll be finishing this all today, but I'm going to be taking my time. So this is the reference that I have. I got this here. Oh, one moment. Let me release my crewmate onto the wild. He got himself locked in the room. One moment. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. I'm probably gonna struggle the most on the clothing. Clothing is always the hardest part for me on a commission. But this is a very cute design. Good enough. Okay. So usually on my second layer, I actually don't really have much of a mind or method for this. I think I'm just going to try to get the clothes correct. And then I will go from there. So it's something like this. And then some of you might have noticed, or some of you may have seen on one of my posts recently, I did procure a large amount of chicken nuggies, and I plan on eating all of them. And the reason I bring this up is I actually wrote an essay the other day about chicken nuggies, and I would like to share this with you because there's no escape. But I will go on my nuggie rant after I go ahead and fix some things on here. So this is kind of a 3/4. It's going to be a little more this way. And then like this. And then like this. This is probably not making sense to some of you, and that's totally fine. I barely know what I'm doing. Like perspective and environments as an artist. There we go. It's still a sketch. It's just another sketch layer. Don't judge me. Okay. Look, it's fine. This will look much better, I promise. But the sketch is always super messy. I want this to be more fluffy. Like this. And then the tights. Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna try to draw this leggy anyway. Hey Maxwell, nice to have you join us. What I was saying is some of you did see my rant about chicken nuggies. Like these. Is that weird? Okay. I'm really bad at shoes too. I'm just gonna, this is the stream of like, look how cute this character is. Watch me butcher the character. Lumi is super, super nice. So I want to do my best. Okay. But yeah, so I really like chicken nuggets. I think chicken nuggets are the superior fast food. I feel kind of like they're the fast food. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing more superior as a fast food than like a chicken nugget. And I know some people were going to say like burgers. And I just don't like burgers. I'm not going to say you're wrong. But you're wrong. So anyway, I did a ranking of chicken nuggies from different the Arby's nuggies, so regrettably they are not going to be on my tier list. On the top of my nuggie tier list, we have Arby's Nuggies. Arby's has really good chicken nuggies. They have spicy nuggies, and they have normal nuggies, and they're really good. Moving on, Carl's Jr. The only reason their nuggies are good is because they're shaped like stars. Moving on. Chick-fil-A nuggies. Not really nuggies. They're just little chicken meatballs. You can't tell me that's a nuggie. I mean, it still tastes good, but that's not a nuggie. Next, who else did I put in my ranking? Am I missing any nuggie places? There's definitely, I cannot draw this sandal. Oh my goodness. Oh no. McDonald's. They are the nuggie, like the emperor of nuggie, but like I don't really like their nuggies that much. They're kind of trash nuggies. No, they're not the worst. Like I'll eat Mickey D nuggies, but they're not the best nuggies. You could get a better nuggie. Does Subway have nuggies? No, that's probably too sinful. Anyway, that concludes my nuggie report. I think I might be missing one, but it clearly wasn't that important if I can't remember it for my nuggies. So my nugging report. So you'll just have to deal with that. How does leg work? I think it needs to be a little this way, and then this way. I heard that Arby's nuggies are pretty good. I feel like I recall them being good, but I haven't had them for a while. So next time I have some Arby's nuggies, I will make sure to report on that. Don't you worry. I will let you know. Okay, so this does it's kind of like a little sash right here. But I don't want to lose the shape of the, yeah. There we go. I think I can kind of make the amulet, just kind of push reality a little bit, have it bounce up here. Yeah, that'd be cute. And then the hair will just go this way. Yeah, that's okay. And then there's like a flower here, and then these go up like this. Maybe they would go more this way. Yeah, maybe more this way. Still very cute. Positioning. Clothing. There's a reason that my outfit is so simple. I can't formulate anything. Nuggie? Hey, welcome to the stream, Nuggie. I'm very pleased with your existence. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Nuggie, what would you say are the best chicken nuggies? I really need to know your opinion on this as the expert on nuggies. Nuggets are top tiers. Do you mean the Wendy's nuggets? Yeah, I like the Wendy's nuggies. Oh my goodness, we had a nuggie in our midst. I stopped drawing because I was so shocked. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's continue. Oh my goodness. I'm so pleased. So excited to have someone named Nuggie in this stream. You're welcome to stay. Okay, let's go ahead and keep drawing here. The hair, okay. The hair, I really like the how the bottom of it is translucent. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Nuggie is here. Instead of starstruck, you're like Nugstruck. Yeah, no. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with having an expert in our midst, you know? I'm completely floored. Okay. Listen, it's important to have like a nuggie expert. I love chicken nuggie. Chicken nuggie is great. I support all chicken nuggie. I need to get the hair bang right. Because I want to make sure the character comes across properly. Get to the head and I start hesitating. I'd be careful, Nuggy. Sarah may approach you with a fork and knife. Hey, I'm perfectly safe. I'm perfectly daijoubu heiki, okay? Nuggy is safe. I blame Artur for making the stream crash. I saw the no connection the moment I said that. Oh my goodness. Listen, even the stream doesn't believe me that I wouldn't go after Nuggy. You're safe, Nuggy. It's okay. This is a safe space. Alrighty. I think what I will do is... I think this is good. My power is mighty. Ort time. Hey, welcome to the stream, Travis. Nice to see you here again. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this as the sketch. And then I'm gonna do my best. Let me just see if I need like any proportion. I'm gonna make it a little more solid. Any proportion adjustments I'm gonna try to do right now. I just want to make it as cute and round as possible. Let's see. Okay. There's like this light fluffy stuff. I think anything that's semi-transparent I will do later. Oh my gosh, I messed up her sleeves. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I guess it would be kind of like... Okay. Hold on. I totally wasn't going to start when I had like the wrong... Oh no, the sleeves are they're kind of hard for my brain, my small brain. My processing power is not high enough for this. Hold on. They're so cute though. You can't see me moving my arms as I try to imagine how fabric works. How, and it's a bit of a heavier, no, I mean, it doesn't have, never mind, just, sorry, you're hearing a real life short circuit here, hold on. Yurts are very difficult to comprehend, even for one such as I. I was waiting for you to go into like a large essay about yurts, and that would be totally acceptable, but excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna just try to adjust some stuff. I gotta think of this sleeve here. Is it like, I wonder if, maybe something like this? Is that shape too unorthodox? It kind of looks weird. Maybe that's not a good shape for it. That's maybe not a good shape for it. Maybe I should just do the sleeves last. But then I'd be a pussy. Avoiding the sleeves. Ooh, maybe it should drape off this way. So like, yeah. No, that makes more sense. So like it kind of, it folds a little here as she brings her arms up. I think that would make the most sense. And then that way the gesture isn't lost. I know it's a pretty thick fabric, so it's not like that easy for that to happen, but does Lumi have... There might be gloves under there. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna open the reference in a different tab really quick. Let me grab this here by its little neck and stare at it. Okay. See, when Lumi sent me her references, everything was super neat and tidy. She's like, "Oh yeah, here's like my link, and here's my super organized website." And I just felt I'm just like, dang, I'm pussy shit. I need to have a website. I probably I need to finish my commission website at the very least, but I get really lazy. I don't feel like doing it. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the reference. She's so cute. Okay. Maybe I do want to have it wrap around. You guys, I'm sorry. Sleeves just break my brain. And I chose like the most the most funny the most funny pose for this. Cuz it's kind of like, and then it would fall. So I guess it would be something like I'm sorry. Dang, my brain, I've been working overtime a lot this week, and I think it's finally getting to me. I think I'm finally losing my mind. I brought this upon myself. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and just get into the lines here. I will figure out the sleeves shortly. Let's make sure the quality is high enough. Lumi deserves 350 DPI. For those of you that don't know, I use Ibis Paint X as my program. I do have Clip Studio on my laptop, but my laptop cannot handle streaming. But I actually really like drawing on my phone. I like drawing wherever I am. There's something nice about reaching into your pocket. Disappointing. Apparently Sky Children of Light is cross-played and free on Switch. Yep. It's been out there for a little bit. Let's go ahead. I really like Sky. It's one of the ones that I have a harder time streaming though, just because I'm so focused on. There's just some games where there's a learning curve to streaming them, is what I would say. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm lining this, and I am probably disappointing many people all at once here. Here we go. That's a neck. Yeah, you can see the neck. Shoot, this line is not good. Hold on, I'm just gonna delete it. I'm just gonna erase it. Panically erases. Shh, you didn't see it, you didn't look at it, you don't perceive it. I am good artist. Shit. I mean, shoot. Anyway. We're good. Oh. Okay. I think, yeah, I'll draw like the base skirt and then I'll do the... that goes. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Just in general. I'm looking at the reference. It probably seems like I'm being egotistical about my art, which I am. I think this is a very cute pose. I was really struggling on the pose earlier today because I was thinking like, oh, do I want to prioritize like... Let me look at the reference again. Do I want to prioritize like seeing all the clothing, or do I want to prioritize the pose? I decided to prioritize the pose because I just wanted to make sure that it was super cute. I felt like the pose translating was more important than anything else, so I'm trying to make sure I get all the clothing correct at this angle, but it was really important to me to make sure that the cuteness was properly communicated of just the mannerisms of this VTuber. Yeah, if you hear my brain trailing off, that's the overtime doing overtime on me. I just like to make some monies, but sometimes you break your brain, and sometimes it's not worth it. I think this band is a little bit higher. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna adjust it. But what's more important is, does it look good? It looks okay. I'm gonna redo this bottom line. This line is not strong enough for this community. Be gone. Oh my goodness. I'm like kind of hyper tired. You know what I mean? When you're like exhausted, but you're buzzing with something. That sounded a little ominous. The way to live without having to do jobs. Hold on. There is a way to live without having to do jobs. Please tell me. Because I would love to know how one can live without doing job. Please do tell. What I was thinking, a realistic thing, is I was actually thinking of publishing like a coloring book. I really like making patterns and stuff, and I think I could make some cute patterns and make a coloring book. Some of these lines. One thing I do miss about Clip Studio is I actually usually draw most of my line art in Clip Studio on a vector layer, so it's really easy to edit and stuff. I'm gonna make sure I get the little fingies. Little fingies. Okay. And then the bow. Okay, just want to make sure I get the bow correctly. Lumi recently got some new art, and when it all came out at once, I was panicking. I was like, oh no, which version am I going to draw? But Lumi was very nice and just said, oh yeah, the one that she gave me originally was good. I'm really excited for when or if the new version gets rigged. Oh, the flower's really nice. Okay, I'll do that on a different layer because I want to make sure I do it properly. For me, like, doing something on a different layer is the sign of me trying really hard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and connect this because I'm gonna draw on top of it after. And then maybe I should make the bow bigger just because it would accentuate the cuteness of it. I think I will. I think I'll make it a bigger bow. 8 airplanes is a lot. First you need a yurt. Okay, no, I'm not going for the yurt lifestyle. But thank you for your contribution. I feel like I actually did talk to someone very seriously, and I was like, oh, well, you know, one of my goals is I'd really like to buy a house, and they were like, oh, you know what you really need? And I mean, this is totally viable, but it's just not for me, but they're like, you just need to, like, buy a yurt. Just buy a yurt, and, like, just, like, buy some land, get a yurt, and just put the yurt on the land, and, like, you can just figure out the rest later. And I was like, I mean, I'm just not tenacious enough. I would just die. Let me make sure. Gonna bring this line over. Ah, no! That was almost a good line, and then I failed. Almost a good line, and then I failed. Okay. But yeah, no, someone, like, seriously suggested living in a yurt to me. And, I mean, I appreciated it, but I would like a normal house because I'm basic. But I'd really like if I got a house, or when I get a house, because I'm planning on buying one. I'm planning on buying a home later this year. Once everything is properly. Sorry, let me. I need to really focus on the fluffy here. Once I really get in the position to do that, I really want to get a house, and then once I get a house, I want to have an office space. That's the most important thing, so I can properly stream and everything. Because, oh my gosh, no, these frills are so bad! Because it would be really nice to have a space that's just for streaming, just for work, that sort of stuff. And that's kind of what I'm going for, is at least having my own space for that. And then I'd really, really like to just have a really nice space motif. I really like space, not when I'm floating alone in it for vast periods of time, but overall I think space is very pretty. And I think there's lots of interesting planets and things out there in the cosmos that people kind of overlook. Like, space is cool. I love planetariums, and I love learning more about space. And I'd really like just a really cool space room. It might be a little basic, I don't know, but I really like it. So I'm hoping to maybe have, like, okay, it's cheesy, but, like, have you seen epoxy flooring? How they'll do, like, those swirls and stuff? Now, they also have glow-in-the-dark epoxy. So, just a combination of the glow-in-the-dark epoxy, like, the dust, with, like, blue, violet, like, you know, galaxy theme stuff. I would really like an epoxy marbled floor with that sort of theme. Did I go on a tangent a little bit about that? I will definitely be making one. I plan to get a 3D model, and then specifically for my 3D model, I want to make sure I have hand tracking so you can see all the BS I do all the time. But there's Oh my goodness. I can only move my hand and hope that you understand. There is, like lights, right? Okay, so they're just like a donut. They're like donut lights. They're like the boob light, but without like simple, like they're very modern, simple kind of thing, but I just think they're pretty rad. I really want like some cool hip sci-fi lighting, but like nothing too over the top. Like it's still something where people could walk in and be like, yes, this looks like you care about interior design in a minuscule amount, and I'll be like, yeah, thanks, I sure do. And I will fix the way that bow looks later, but yeah, no, I'd love to have like a space theme. Space room, reach for your dream. I will make my space room. Did you say boob light? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what the boob lights are, right? You can't tell me you have not witnessed a boob light, at least in America. I think they're decently popular in Europe too, but I'm gonna get this frill. I'm going to win. I'm serious though. Like, you know, it's like the light where it's just like a dome and then it has a little twisty thing in the middle. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? The boob light. And they're like in every single house. That's like, you know, because they're cheap. I watched a documentary on boob lights. Oh, dome lights. Yeah. See, don't be lewd. I have not experienced. Yeah, you have. Dome lights. Yeah. See, I watched a whole essay on that. Time to arrange them in boob formations. That feels like a lot of like engineering for electrical engineering for basically not that much of a payoff. Just get like a silicone light, just saying. We won't go further into this because it's dangerous territory. Ah! This line is so bad. Okay, better? No. Shit? Okay. I will get this line perfect. And then I will erase what I don't like. Be really small. It's really important, guys, to have your canvas at a high DPI. Maybe not like that. There we go. Let's go back to once seen a light fixture and thought that's lewd. I listen, people, for trying to arrange specific formations, okay? I'm not the sinner here. I just brought up a fact, which is that they exist. I'm just gonna try to be like really loose with this to make it really fluffy. Like this. Very nice. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this until I'm done, which is kind of the issue with this technique for me. I don't really know until I finish. I don't have the eye for it because I just don't draw that many frills. I don't like it. Okay, let's delete it and try it again. Oh no. Anyway. Oh man, I bought 40 chicken nuggets. I don't live alone, so hopefully my other crewmate will help me with that, but man, that's a lot of chicken nuggets, you guys. Oh shoot, I lost my flow. Let me make this again. Okay. Sometimes the best thing you can do with art is not be... Ooh, I lost my thought. Anyway, be nice to your art. That wasn't what I was going for, but that's the new message. That's the new message that we're going for. Be nice to your art, which you should be. You should be nice to your art. I actually did a redraw, and I might actually post it on Twitter, but I'm sometimes kind of reserved about what I post sometimes. I get a little shy. Are there leftover nuggies? Yeah, because I haven't eaten them all yet. But there might not be later. Let's see. I went to the amusement park recently, and that was a lot of fun. I have an amusement park pass, and it's great, but the only thing is that you always have to pay for parking, and you can get a parking pass, but I think that's too greedy. I think that's too greedy. I'm gonna clean up these frills. I was like, I'll give you money to exist in this space, but I'm not gonna like... I mean, it's like $15. It's not the worst price for parking, but... And the other thing is, like, usually the people that have the passes that would go with me, they don't have them this year. No, I think that was fine, actually. Okay, let's make... I'm just gonna actually copy this. You're gonna watch me cheat. And then you're gonna watch me put it down for the second layer. I'm gonna flip it, though. Oh, it's kind of cute, though. Okay. Let's, They added a new feature, actually, for this. So you can change the interpolation. So when you move stuff around the canvas, it's not necessarily going to be messy. You know what I've been thinking about recently? I'm sorry, I'm just super all over the place today. I was watching clips on YouTube of, what is it? DuckTales? And, honestly, it seems pretty good. I haven't watched it, but it seems like it might be worth watching. Let me put this below. I really liked DuckTales, some of the clips I saw, because I was like, genuine character development with Looney Tunes? I never really watched the original. Like, I heard that the original was good, but I never got super involved with it, so it intrigues me at the very least. Ooh. Oh, I need to clean up that line. I try to clean stuff up early because if I don't, I'm always gonna miss a spot. There we go. Do you think we scared Nuggie away by implying that they're delicious? I mean, chicken nuggies are great, though. I think that's probably what happened, though. We miss you, Nuggie. You will be missed. We will never know what the superior Nuggie is. I still think it's the Wendy's Nuggie. I'm just saying. I'm completely biased, but, just saying. That's what I think. Therefore, it must be true. That's how it works nowadays, right? Okay. Frill is done. There we go. Okay. I'm very pleased with this, actually. Okay. I'm gonna do the legs next. There we go. And then we'll just kind of pull it down here. DuckTales, the best Looney Tunes. Yeah, no, I'm really curious about it. I might watch it, but I have to figure out where. I think it's on Disney Plus, and I'm kind of like, but do I want to give Disney money? Is that mean? I think it might be, I think it's fine. Like, on one hand, I do want to watch it. Do they have a free trial? I can just watch it with the free trial, right? Or are they too stingy to give us a free trial? Not that we're entitled to free trials, but... Oop. I need a drag. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, that's okay. That's a good line. Like this. It's kind of cute if they're a little bit bigger than her feet, I think. Also fabulous. Are you saying it as like a play on words? Because I'm pretty sure. Well, no, Donald Duck. I guess. I don't know, guys. I don't know the deep lore. I just know that Donald Duck is in Kingdom Hearts and he doesn't want to heal me. Okay? That's all I know. Yeah, I guess they're not part of Looney Tunes, but it's like the Mickey Mouse. Looney Tunes isn't Disney. Okay, it's the same thing to me, in a way. Are you sure they're not owned by Disney? Everything's owned by Disney. Well, I stand corrected. Regardless. Isn't DuckTales still on Disney Plus, though? Let's pull this around. Looney Tunes is Space Jam. Oh boy. I just want to try something, and you can judge me as much as you want. I think I'll do it like this. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't look good. I'll draw it. Oop. I'll draw it properly. Hold on. What layer is this? Oh, I was trying to draw with my eraser. That would explain it. Okay. Anyway, DuckTales looks neat. I will probably go watch it. There we go. I think I need to just adjust. Oh, did I draw it on the same? Okay, hold on. No, I duplicated it and then I... Goodness. There we go. You know what was, Roger Rabbit? That was actually kind of a scary movie. At some points. Like I was thinking about it. Animated movies. Kid. I thought it was terrifying. I was like, why? Why would you do this? This leg. I'm struggling. There we go. Wait. And then around. If I go quiet, it's because I'm really trying to get the leggy right. Oh shoot. Was oof. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those movies that like it was kind of messed up. Yeah, delete this extra. Oh wait, no, I don't want to delete that actually. I want to delete this here, because technically anything right here is in front, and the second layer of lace is in the back. So I actually have to erase this. I didn't think that through. I shouldn't have merged it immediately. That's okay. Okay. What did I do here? Oh, this is the other leg. Never mind, that makes more sense. There we go. Clean this up a little more, and then I'll finish the top. Ooh. Gotta get real close. There we go. And then clean that. I think the leg just needs to be a little bit longer so it matches the other leg. So let's just slightly, very slightly adjust it, and then we'll draw the sandals. There we go. More like this. And then fix this heel a little. Bring it around. Oh, ugly. Okay. Ugly line. It's better just to redraw lines. Here's my art tip for the day, kids. When you're drawing line art, it's usually better just to redraw the line than try to constantly correct it. Sometimes you'll see me do it just because it has the general feeling that I want, but it's just better to redraw it most of the time because then it looks a lot cleaner. Would it be cute if, or wouldn't it be cute if, hold on, let's get this cleaned up a little here. Yeah, there's a lot of weird animated series actually. You know what was class? Like Fantasia's super weird. Let me get this toe proper. There's something about Fantasia that's just kind of, I don't know. Just some of them are really weird. But I thought it was kind of cool. Like, I like anything that kind of explores or goes into, that goes a little more into fantasy. I feel like, I kind of explained this to a friend the other day, but I just feel like there isn't as much, proper fantasy nowadays. And when I say proper fantasy, I just mean like something that is just unafraid to just be fantasy. That's why I kind of like Genshin Impact. I feel like it kind of dips into that. But I mean like also, like when you think about fantasy, for me, I think of like the Holy Grail or like, I was gonna go on a rant, but then I lost all. This is what I mean. I just don't have enough fantasy. I can't use what I like in fantasy. But I mean stuff where stuff is just like truly fantastic. Like it's just magic. It's all like the book series I liked were like the Septimus Heap series, and I also really liked the Nicholas Flamel Alchemist series. There were some issues. I had some issues with how they handled the secondary main character, but I won't rant about a random book that probably most of you have not read. Not today, at least. You're not safe forever. But I really liked books that were like just real fantasy, where they were unafraid to be like, yeah, this is freaking weird. Like anything with fae. My friend recommended me a book last year or 2 years ago called Neverwhere. I think is it Neil Gaiman? I might be messing this up, and I'm sorry if I butchered the author there. That's a good fantasy book. That's a good fantasy book. I would recommend that. I'm gonna adjust this a little. I am spoiled by the liquify tool, but sometimes I just can't get a line right without using it. which is bad, but I'm gonna use it anyway. There we go. I had time to finish it. I got pretty halfway, and then I had to like really focus on taking care of other things at the time, and it was just really hard to pick up after. I had a bunch of stuff going on in my life, one after another, and that's why I didn't get to it, but I definitely plan to finish it. So far, though, it's been an excellent book, so I would recommend you pick it up. But that's kind of what I mean by, like, true fantasy, is, like, where it doesn't have to be, like, kid-friendly or anything. I just want some fantasy. One of her ankles is, like, really chunky, and then the other is not, and I'm gonna adjust it so it's the same on both. Just, might adjust the other one. The kind of, hold on. I'm just gonna pull this in, I think. Act like that's what I want. That is that better? I mean, it's a little better because her heel's kind of turned. I mean, it's not the most realistic pose, it's just for fun. Definitely just for fun. I've gotten much better at posing, but sometimes I struggle a lot still. You'll love it as it goes. The Lothar's Blade series is good, as a good short series. I'll check it out. I've just been really craving, like in books, I feel like I'm okay with books, but I mean, like, when it comes to, like, media that people write today, it's just, none of it's just, I just want a good fantasy. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this over, because I think I would just want the base, because I'm messing up the base, so I think comparing it would make it easier. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes I do like sit and compare. Okay, so this would be a little bigger because it's in the forefront. I might just steal this because it's better. So what I'll do is I will deselect this. I did pretty good on the band. The band's pretty accurate. There we go. And then I'm gonna I'll keep this here. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm not committing a sin. Critical Role 2, not short but good. Yeah, I have a harder time watching D&D campaigns for some reason. Like, I really want to get into Critical Role because I've heard it's great, but I don't know if I have the attention span. Does that make sense? Not what I wanted. I get kind of distracted. What really worked is I actually was super into the Adventure Zone when it comes to like podcasts and stuff. But that's just because those brothers are hilarious. There we go. And then I will fix some of this. There we go. There we go. I need to erase this one too. I think I can merge down the legs now. Yep. Just gonna clean up the shoes a little. Oh, okay. I'm pleased with myself on this one. Gonna merge this down. Draw on top. Ah! Not that thick. Not that thick either. Very cute. Okay, and then oh, very cute. Very cute. Okay. Just wait for their animated series. I mean, I do like animated series. That is my language. That is understandable. First episode was awful, so I never got into it, but heard it was pretty fun after that. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of heard that too. Like the first episode was, not amazing. Maybe I'll just start from episode 2 and pretend I know the context. Okay. Sorry, just refining the heels here. Yeah, that's cute. I think I'll go ahead and start on the head. I'm gonna make the hands a little bigger just to balance them out with the feet, or I'm gonna shrink the feet, either one. I think the feet are kind of cute as is, but I'll see how it looks like. I kind of like the chonky feet. I just think it's a cute. So I'll make the hands a little bigger. Yeah. There we go. I think that's a better balance. Need to work on the arms in general. I haven't drawn in a chibi style for a while, so sometimes I just struggle a little on some small balancing things. So I have to kind of move stuff around. Let's deselect that. Then move this down a little. There we go. Ooh, okay. Give me a moment. Mandatory stretch. Ooh. I'm so sorry if you hear my neck snap. Okay. Let me pull up the reference again. Honestly, first few episodes are rough, like really, really rough. Mercer was also not the most fantastic DM, but he learned and went, so can't really complain. Interesting. I feel like I'm just like an outside observer, hearing the drama of another community. I would definitely recommend a new viewer to start with campaign 2. They've had a couple of years under their belt, so they have good production, are better DM players too, more interesting characters. That's me, like, as a content creator. I kind of plan with my old streams, I might end up archiving them. And then just letting, like, if you want to look at the old ones, you can, but I'm going to hide them. Because I feel like I want people to look at my stuff when I'm a better content creator. But I'm really happy to have everyone here mind, but sometimes I think about that. Let me just make sure that head shape's okay. I think that line's a little too thick. A little smaller. I'll do the eyes kind of last-ish. And I'll bring this over here. I tried really hard on this mouth. You didn't get to see it because it wasn't on stream, but I redrew this mouth in the sketch like 5 times to get the right emotion. Sarah better not hide Rajut's stream. Time to save the URLs. Someone download the stream where we talked about the lore of Sailor Moon. You guys! You guys, come on. Okay, I'm gonna look at the reference again. So I'm not looking at chat. Y'all better not sin. Oh wait, I can just do better and open up both tabs at once. Wow. Sometimes I forget how a computer works. You did this. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really looking at the hair because I want to make sure I get it correct. This is on its own layer, right? Yeah. Sketch. What was this? This was the golden ratio. Why is this here? No, there was a purpose for this. But I'm gonna delete it now. Now that I actually have the reference of, I don't need this in my file. Okay, I'm gonna put these in a folder. And I'm just going to, I need the sketch though. I think I'll just draw it by itself. And then I'll adjust it. That's it. Lumi's bangs are kind of curly, like a little wavy. So they kind of go like, right? Yeah. They're a little bit longer too, so. Sorry, just thinking about the best way to draw these. Because it's like this. Like this. The bangs are super important when you draw a character, guys. If you don't draw the bangs right, it just doesn't look like the character. And then it's frustrating. At least for me, it's frustrating. Sin time. No. I need to adjust it because it's like in a chibi art style, but I want to make sure. It's kind of more like, hold on. It's more like one bang to the side. Oh, gonna have to bounce. So long, friends. Stay safe. Yeah, thank you so much for joining on the stream, Axel. Hope to see you next time, and take care. I had a better idea for how to handle the hair. I'm just gonna copy the hair by itself and then paste it. Did I mess that up? I might have messed it up. No, I didn't. Okay. There we go. And then, like, it's not all distracting me with the layers of clothing underneath. Like this. There we go. And now I can focus on the hair. I think that what I had was actually pretty okay. But the main thing about Lumi's hair is it's very round, so it doesn't have many sharp edges, and that's very important. It's very soft. There's like a little bit of fluff at the side. Just a little bit. Let me see. This one's a little more. So her ear is kind of tucked like that. So the back should be kind of like that. I think what I had was actually pretty good because it's a little bit playful. It's a little bit fluffed from running. But I just want to make sure I have that roundness. like that. It's super cute, what the heck. Okay. It's easy to draw something cute when you have a cute design. There we go. Okay, so I drew an extra bang. This is why it's good to check your references. I think it's okay to piece the hair a little bit here, because there's a good shape going on here. And I still think it looks like Lumi. But I'm gonna change this so it goes upwards. So like this. And then yeah, kinda yeah, kind of fluffy like that. And then I'm gonna adjust it a little. Clean up the sharp edges. I just want to keep the roundness, so I'm gonna make these a little more rounded. Like a little bit of sharpness is fine, but like there has to be rounded edges too. Okay, that's already done. Let's just connect this and then clean this up. There we go. And I'm actually gonna duplicate this so I can put the other bang a little bit smaller behind it. If I draw a hard shape and I think this shape is hard, I'm just going to duplicate it in most cases, unless it's at a different angle. There we go. And then let's merge it down. Then when yeah. Gonna pull this up a little so it doesn't completely block the fingies that I drew. Because I like those fingies. If it ultimately gets in the way of the piece, I will let him go, but I think it's cute and I want the gesture to be clear. I think I might just I might redo this front bang. Like this. Yeah, I think that's okay. Gonna make it more round. Redraws the bangs anyway. Oh my goodness. Still want to have a little bit of a fluff here. And then this goes up like this. Sorry, real focused hours. She kind of has like a, yeah, a little bit of a, the part kind of goes like this. And then it goes down like this. And then as far as like the side bangs go, there's like a little bit of this, but not much. There we go. I'll leave it blank like that. Okay, cleanup time. Line art is not my best point, so I don't think I have the most organized way of doing it. And then I'll leave space for the little pigtails. There we go. Another layer for those. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna just erase stuff. Does it let me do this? No, it doesn't. Wanted to try. So let's erase the lines underneath. I don't always do this. It really depends on like the color of the hair, but if the hair is darker, I tend to erase the lines underneath. Just because. And then let's get this one. Okay, now let's see. These lines don't connect, so I'm gonna redo these. Quality control. Did this one not connect? I swear I connected it. Maybe I deleted that layer. I sometimes do that. I make and delete layers so many times that it becomes a little bit of a mess. Oop. There we go. Gonna do a little bit of like thicker lines where the clothing touches other surfaces. Just a little, because it's still a light, fluffy fabric for the most part. Just want a little bit of separation. Okay. Need to correct this. Just gonna do some line weight adjustments really quick where I think it needs them. There we go. Pull it in here. Ooh, I can tell that I am tired today. Oh well. This should be a little more... Yeah. Maybe it was fine as is. I think it just... Something needs to be adjusted there. There, now it's kind of more of a thingy, yeah. Am I making sense? You understand what I mean, don't you? Okay. And then I need to erase this a little. Wait, wrong layer. Right here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I might end up flipping this because I missed a charm point. Because one of... But then I'm missing... it's so hard when you draw a character on one side because you have to decide what to keep. Flipping this also makes me recognize that this leg needs to be adjusted. Because sometimes when you have a character, the thing is you kind of have to choose or pick and choose like what their best qualities are and display those qualities. And Lumi has like two moles. Dang, okay. Did I have... Okay. Sorry, you might have heard me lean back a little. Anyway, we'll continue on. It looks like sunflower seeds. I was just playing with it to see how it'd look. There we go. And then the eyebrow. And then I will do the eye on a different layer. I tend to mess with the eye a lot, so it's usually better just to do everything on a different layer. There we go. And then I'm actually going to bring the... I need to fix that. Clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up, something, 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 something. Like this, maybe. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. You are welcome to retrieve your mac and cheese. Dost thou desire the mac? Okay, her eyes are kind of... I will be taking color directly from the reference, just because I like having it accurate before I do any lighting effects. Yeah, I think I'll do the base color. So I'll draw the flower first, and then I'll do the base color for everything, and then I'll do the transparent things. So like the transparent spot on her stockings, the transparent layers over her skirt, and then the yeah. So I'll draw the bow, the flower, and then I'll do all the transparency effects. Mac and cheese. Just because I was talking about chicken nugget. The bow's a little bit up there. Looks a little bit like a Hello Kitty bow like this, but I kind of dig it. But we will do it properly. Sometimes I just like pushing stuff around to get the shape right rather than drawing it. It's kind of therapeutic. Yeah, it is a little bit more of like a square bow. So I will work on that. Let me erase the lines underneath first. Yeah, the sleeves too kind of have that transparency effect. So it's kind of more, it's going to be more of a, I didn't notice that before. I feel a little silly. In that case, it'll be easier because it's a little more silky at the end. So make sure to bunch it up properly. Good trick too, thank you. I don't know what I won't recall immediately what I did, but thank you. Oh, the shaping, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, yeah. Da 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 da. It's gonna probably have less petals just because it's chibi, but we'll go for it. And then I'll adjust this. There we go. I'm probably gonna be tired Sunday too because I work overtime on Saturday. Oh, what have I done? Well, it's all for a good cause. Oh no, I moved the bow. Come back. Let's see. I'll put it right there. The bow in her hair is actually smaller than the bow on her sash, so I'm gonna just adjust it. So, oh, not that small though. Just so it balances out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and thicken this bow a little so it has a little more focus. There you go. And then there we go. Just gonna stare at it for a moment. I need to properly bunch up the fabric. Oh, bow shaping. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so it just has like a normal. So if it has a normal one, I'll have it like this, and then like this. Oop. Yeah, sometimes it's just better to shape something than to think about it. Sometimes you just gotta get in there and move stuff around. The way I draw is very much based off of feeling more than anything else. Doesn't always work in my favor. Okay. There's that. I will give it a little more so it's okay. So there's that, and then let's see. Yeah, this is kind of, so I think I will just do thinner lines. Because I just need to show that this is kind of something like that. Yeah, it's simple, but it gets the shape across. Okay, I think I'm gonna color this. I need to fix this leg though. You'll see me spot something and I'll just zoom on it and I'll be like, oh, I don't like that. There. Okay. Find this. Okay, not bad. Anyway. And then I'm actually going to make the background. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that too. I'm gonna make the background gray too. Just so when I do the colors, they're not too bright. Oh, I deleted my reference, that's why. Ah, no, I'm stupid. Okay, it's fine. Let me bring it in again real quick, just so I can get the colors. Just so I can get the colors right. Because it's just a chibi, I'm more focused on that. And then I can also kind of see where I messed up the lines again, like over here. So I didn't erase this completely. There we go. Got this. I'll smooth this out. This out. This line looks terrible. Whoa. Let's use the right color though. Yeah, let's use the right color. Bucket, slightly expand. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, and then this part, no, that's all white fluffy, white and fluffy. And then the underlayer is that dark, yeah. Layer. Okay. Da, 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 da. Coloring is my favorite part. I will clean that up in a moment. Yeah. And then it gets a little darker at the top. Then I'll use the same purple just to clean this up. And then I need to clean up these lines over here actually. Okay. And let's go to the line and clean this up. Whoa. Then I'll fix the color again. And then over here, put the blue again. There. There we go. And then I'm gonna change the line dividing the frills and the dress because they're kind of more a part of the same thing. I don't know why my brain separated them with a thick line, but I'm gonna make that really thin. I'm actually gonna break it a little. Okay. Oh, I need to clean that up too. That's a little too messy for me. And clean this up. Okay. It's okay if like the dividing line's a little messy. I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay with it being too messy. Like in the actual frill folds. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's not drop the color on the line art, guys. There, much better. I will be changing the color of the line art, but not like that. I need to add an extra line and fix that really quick, but we'll work on the sleeves first. Then this one too. Ooh. A little too intense. Hold on. Okay. Gonna alpha lock and then grab this lighter color here. Oh, it would help if it had some opacity. Okay. I put the bow really low. Wait, hold on. Did I move the bow too low? I sure... Why did my brain do that? I've been staring at the reference all day. It is a band, but my brain translated it a little more aggressively than what it actually was. So we'll fix that really quick. Let's turn off the color. We'll have to adjust it after. This is how I tell I'm really tired. There we go. Because it's more of like a corset here. I need to double check. Yeah, Lumi does have piercings in that ear, so I will add that later too. So I'm just gonna grab the bow. I've kind of something you goof on. Don't beat yourself up too hard about it, but definitely try to catch it when you do it. And then try to fix it. Usually people are pretty nice about it, but it's important to get people's characters right, because they're their babies. Especially if it's just drawing them. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate this actually, and then move it up like this. And then I'm gonna just erase where the bow would vanish. How are you doing the area selection from a point and fanning out? You mean like where I draw a circle around it? Because what I'm doing is I'm using the lasso tool, and then I'm changing the settings depending on what I need to move it up or down. But that's just like the lasso selection tool, if you mean that. If you just gonna make this connect. And then I'm gonna pull this up here. There we go. There we go. Dang it, I can't believe I didn't notice that until so much later. Sorry, Lumi. Okay. Yeah, lasso. Just saw you had a central point and always have issues with lasso since it feels like you need to be precise with it. Yeah, you have to be super precise with the lasso. And the bad thing about selecting things with the lasso is if you actually look right here, it's kind of a jagged edge, so I have to smooth it out or else it looks kind of wonky. I don't use it too often unless I do need to be like really specific, or I can't use the wand tool because I messed up the line art specifically. That's usually when I use the lasso tool. There we go. Better. It's still a little, I'll adjust this so it fits properly. The main thing is just editing the colors underneath. See how it kind of moves everything around. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to use the wand tool here, for example. I'm going to turn off the color if my system wants to. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the color for a second, and I'm going to select the areas that I know I changed. For example, here, here, and here. And then what I'm going to do areas I selected. And I'll erase that outside area in a moment. And then I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to do invert selection area. And this is the color that's supposed to be. So I'm going to fill that in for the other areas where it's missing. And then I'm going to erase this. Just manually. Oh. Then I just need to correct this really quick. So I'm gonna manually smooth it out a little. You can do this with like a blur, but I just prefer to do it by hand. I'm gonna go back to the white layer. There we go. Okay. Then I have to fix some lines over here too. Selecting stuff just makes stuff messy. That's why it's better to notice mistakes earlier. Sometimes you just don't though, and you can't destroy yourself over it. Gonna thin this out a little. Ooh, it's almost already been 2 hours. Okay. Let's pull up my reference again. Itty bitty reference. Time flies when you're having fun, and the Chippy is super fun. Thank you. At the very least, I think it's cute. I need to add an extra line there. There we go. Okay. Let's grab the pink stripe. I figured out what was messing up my other stuff. Okay, let's fix that. It might look like I'm doing something silly, but I'm erasing where the color melded in with the line art. Yeah, that's where that sharpness came from. I was like, why? There we go. Okay. or now. Changing the line color gives me energy. Gives it a little bit of liveliness. There we go. Gotta put the eye underneath. There we go. Changing the line color is my favorite thing to do. And then this had a pink strap. Okay. And then the sandals themselves are kind of, they're lavender. Whoa! Ooh, okay. Slow down, Sarah. And then, yeah, these are the same. Let's also and then and then it definitely turns into green. Yeah, that's just the shadow color. Okay. I think I'm thinking probably. And I will add the piercings too. Yeah, this is also pink. Oh, I will finish the base colors, and then I think I'll end it, and then I will finish the rest on my own, just because I think I do need to rest a little bit. Even me. Definitely need a decent charge at least. Let me get rid of any lines that aren't good. There we go. And then I need to do the, so it's pink, purple, pink. So pink. And then I'll get the purple, but I need to draw an extra line. Do it with the right brush. I think it's more like this. And then erase this. And then I'm going to like this. And then it's purple. There we go. Yeah, I'll do the piercings and the transparency effects. Let me see if I'm missing any other key colors. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot the necklace. Sarah, come on. Let me actually change this a little. And then fix the color there. I'm a lot more particular when I'm drawing stuff for other people, that's for sure. When I draw stuff for myself, I'm like, oh, it's fine. There's just a little, it's fine. But when it's for other people, I definitely want to do better. I'm gonna do it like this. And then I'm going to delete the line here. And then I'm just gonna make, first I have to color it with the base, or else it's not gonna, and the color of that is blue. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that. Okay. Yeah, I think, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for the night. And I'll go ahead and finish it off stream. But thank you, everyone, for joining me this far. And I hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you very much. And I hope you take care. Anyway, I will definitely post the finished version on Twitter when I have time. But I just want to make sure I get everything right, so I'll definitely be wrapping it up after I get some rest today. Take care. Bye-bye.